morning. Today we're going to do a short reading and then an arts and crafts that you can join in with.
When Jesus started teaching people about God and heaven, he chose some men to travel with him called disciples. As they travelled together, Jesus did lots of wonderful things to help people, called miracles. Things that no one else could ever do. How did he do them?
God helped him.
We're going to tell the story of the first miracle which took place at a wedding in Cana of Galilee, where Jesus, his family and his disciples were guests.
Everyone was having a great time eating, drinking and dancing. Suddenly someone said, "There is no more wine."
Having lots of wine in those days was very important at a party, and to run out of wine would be terrible.
Everyone stopped dancing and looked very sad. Mary, Jesus' mum, turned to Jesus and said, "Can't you do something?" Jesus thought for a moment and then said,
Bring those pots of water over here and make sure they're full right up.
The servants did as he said. They filled the pots with water and stood them in front of Jesus.
Now, give that to the master servant to taste.
Said Jesus. It's wine. It's lovely wine. Nicer than the wine we had at the start of the wedding, he cried. The disciples turned to Jesus and smiled. Changing water into wine, that's a real miracle, they said.
Now, we have only managed to turn one glass of water into wine, rosé wine. However, Jesus managed to turn 180 gallons of water into wine. The Bible tells us that Jesus did many miracles, and so people began to realise that he was a very special person and that he was working with God. Christians believe that when God is at work, everyday things like water can be made special. If we make time for God in our lives, he will help us change for the better. Just like the story when he changed water into wine. Now, Holly's going to show you some arts and crafts where you can turn something ordinary into something more special.
I'm going to show you how to make a butterfly from a square piece of paper. We're going to be making these paper butterflies. Okay, so first you have to fold it so it's in the shape of a triangle. And then you unfold it and you fold it again the other way. And you fold it again like this. And then again like this. Unfold it again, you pick it up, you pinch it at one of the lines where the two folds meet, and then you fold it. This is the tricky bit, where you fold it in, and the same on the other side, fold it in, minute. and it should look like a triangle. Then you should take one of the corners. You've got two. You need to leave one of them. Fold it so it's pointing up out of the triangle. And do the exact same on the other side. Then turn it over. Fold it, this bit, backwards, so there's a bit hanging over the edge. Turn it back over, fold that bit over the top, and then fold it in half. And then flatten it